What's good, y'all? Welcome on in. Today we're watching Death Note episode 4. And why am I sitting off to the side is because we have a very special guest over here.
Woo! What's going on, everybody? Rogers Base here. We are watching Death Note episode 4, episode 5, and episode 6. And not just that, you know what else we're bulk recording today? We're also going to do episode 7 because he's holding me here against my will. He promised me IHOP and Pokemon cards, so that's what we're doing right now. We're watching 4 episodes of Death Note, but it's going to be split up into 4 videos. And that's it. We're going to get started right now.
Be sure to like and subscribe because we got all of them separated out. So,
Yep.
you guys want to watch the series? Be sure to stick along. And if you guys want to hold roster hostage, let us know in the comments down below.
Yep. And go follow us.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Go follow him. Be sure to also subscribe to Roger, obviously.
Yeah, but of course, go follow Awesome Adam as well.
Yeah, but also go follow Roger.
But also go follow Awesome Adam. All right, let's do this. Death Note episode 4.
So where do we leave off? We just met L.
You just met L. I mean, I've seen this, obviously. I love this show.
So he's over here to basically kind of bounce back on what I'm about to talk about.
Correct.
So we had just met L.
Yep.
And this one's called Pursuit. So
Yep.
we're going to find out more about.
It says, Light, now known as Kira, tests the Death Note to understand the scope of its power by killing off 6 convicts in interesting ways. Let's do it.
See it.
All right.
What? I don't believe. Yesterday, are these confirmed?
That's me when I
soon as
open
we
up a whole
began
box
to
of Pokemon cards and I don't get any hollows.
Let's
That's
follow.
it.
The killings changed. As if to contradict that theory, Kira has access to police information.
Oh, that's what we left off on.
Right,
That's
with the whole thing about
we found out he was
full name.
he's a son of the sheriff.
Well, no. Well, you found out that Light is the son of the police officer.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Right. I got to be careful with what I say.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll have to get rid of him as soon as possible.
Because through a Shinigami's eyes, a human's name can be seen above the...
And you know
That's
this.
crazy,
So you
that-
need this
yeah.
recap because
Yeah.
I feel like it's been a minute.
Yeah.
A Shinigami drops his death note and a human picks it up. He can grant that human the eyes of a Shinigami.
Correct.
The price for having a Shinigami's eyes is half of that person's remaining lifespan.
That's crazy. That's right. So if he has 2 years left, he'll actually have 1 year left. Yeah.
Is it a deal?
Oh, and
Pursuit.
we don't remember if he accepted it or
Correct.
not, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But
Maybe he was serious
I
about
always love the designs of the other Shinigami.
Was probably picked up.
I know they're so creepy looking. I love it.
They are meant to be gods of death. So.
Yeah.
Human's life for it.
Bro's a
Death Note
parakeet.
was destroyed. It'll take a while.
Did you see Boy and the Heron?
No.
The new
I
Miyazaki
should watch
movie?
it.
You should, because there's literally a bunch of killer eating parakeets in there.
carrying
They
two
eat people.
Death Notes.
Man-eating parakeets.
Seriously?
2 Death Notes?
You need 2.
Beats me. I'll never understand it.
What? He has 2 Death Notes the whole time?
Gami is no more than half of my remaining lifespan. That's it, right?
Yes. Well then, do we have a deal or not?
What the heck?
This deal is out of the question.
Huh? He's like, what if I have 2
Yeah.
days left? I only have 1.
Exactly, because if you don't know how long you're going to live and it cuts your life in half, what if you die within the next hour?
That's true.
You got 30 minutes left. What are you going to do with that?
But not if I die sooner. I figured you, of all people, should know I wouldn't take this deal.
I still felt I should tell you that the deal existed just in case. Anyway, I've done my part. I don't need...
Man, the music in Death Note is seriously so nostalgic with
It's
the little
so good.
twangs.
It's so good, though.
Don't you think you're a little late? I don't see why you couldn't have told me this when we met. Or better yet, you could have simply included it in the instructions for the Death Note.
Good point.
So he just gave him the option to.
Well, he's saying he could have written it in the note when he found it, because again, Ryuk dropped it.
No problem giving me a hard time.
See, you know what's weird?
What were you gonna say?
Shinigami?
No,
think-
nothing else.
I think he's
Probably.
Really?
so bored
That's too bad.
that there's like a plan he's doing ahead of time.
Seriously consider the deal.
You think
Got
Ryuk
the
or
wing-
Ryuk,
Light?
yeah.
Just
No,
the
Ryuk.
idea of flying.
You think Ryuk is so bored that he has some other plan in mind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Been mankind's dream since antiquity to be able to fly.
You'd stand out if you sprouted wings and flew around. And the police would have no trouble finding you.
I was only joking. Anyway, if I keep bargaining for eyes and wings and whatever else, next thing you know, I'm gonna end up becoming a real Shinigami.
The way he says it.
Shinigami.
Interesting.
I
forgot, how many
wouldn't
episodes
worry,
is Death Note
even
again?
without the
30-ish?
30?
Yeah, total, I think, yeah.
worthy Shinigami.
I think so.
The Shinigami realm is slowly rotting. We lead meaningless and empty lives.
Yeah, see.
Is because we're afraid to die ourselves. The truth of the matter is that we no longer even know why we exist. In fact,
I guess, is that the first time you're hearing that too, that a Shinigami can die?
Yes.
I think that might be the first time you're hearing
what
that.
I'm saying is, compared to that,
Important info.
you're becoming a much more
No spoilers, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I mean, from what you're telling me, it sounds like I'm doing a lot more work than they are.
Bro, is.
He is.
Shinigami. I'm a human
Shinigami.
using this.
Shinigami.
The existence of the Shinigami realm is extremely significant.
Really?
You told me just now that the Shinigami realm is slowly rotting, right? Well, when you return from
I forgot how much of this episode is exposition.
Yeah.
Well, Light, I'm not sure why I never noticed this until now, but you're quite the positive thinker.
Yeah, of course I am. That's why I'm using the Death Note to create a better world. You have to be a positive thinker to even attempt something.
That's right.
That's true.
That's it.
He found it.
I got it.
Got what? What's this about?
I know it's about to be something crazy. I have a feeling, dude.
I need to know exactly how far I can go in terms of specifying the details of death. This should be interesting.
The following morning.
All were heart attacks? It's him. What? Bizarre behavior before they died? Could you be...
What?
So they didn't just die from heart attacks.
No, what I'm saying is they all died of heart attacks, but it wasn't quite that.
Exactly. They did some weird things.
Another left a letter, but it doesn't seem to be a will or any third victim. He escaped from his cell and ran all the way to the staff bathrooms before he...
Why?
He's given weird ways to die.
This, but we know Kira can control the time of death.
Right, he could tell him,
Yeah.
hey, right before you die, write a suicide note. Or he
Yeah.
could tell him, before you die, make a pentagram of blood or whatever.
Yeah.
We can't release details of these men's deaths. As far as they're concerned, these are just heart attacks.
Because they don't want to let Kira know that his stuff is
It's
working.
working, exactly.
As criminals. And if that's the case, we'd only be giving him the results if this information is leaked to the public.
This is so
Look
crazy.
at those old laptops, too.
I
Isn't
know.
that so funny?
With the VGA
Like, that was
ports.
state of the art back
Yeah.
then. That was the...
And he has a voice changer, too. That's not really
Yeah.
that common.
yeah.
All this was just a game. It's
Dude,
unforgivable.
it's crazy because it's just so, like, not cat and mouse, but, like, it's just, like,
Kira
battle
is
of
really-
intellects. Right?
It is, for sure.
Yeah.
That's what makes the show good. That's why everyone
Yeah.
likes it.
What is he trying to achieve?
And it's crazy because he's just a high school student.
He is.
Yeah, he's just a high schooler, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. When I was in high school, I wasn't doing any of
But
this.
he's smart. See, when I was in high school, I was given a death note. Some people would have died for sure. Definitely. I could think of a couple names off the top of my head right now where I'm like, if Death Note was real and I was in high school, Little Theater Kid Rogers based when I was in high school, there'd definitely be some names. There was one kid in particular who I remember we were in theater rehearsal and I was so excited because I got a copy of EGM.
Yeah.
And it was the EGM that had the exclusive on Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
And it was like before they had Nintendo Directs and stuff,
Yeah.
we had information. And I got this book and I was like so excited to see
Yeah.
these new screenshots of Twilight Princess. And from the rafters, we were in rehearsal.
Yeah.
He poured a water bottle from the rafters onto my thing and like wrecked my magazine. I
yeah.
got so
Straight
sad.
to the Death
that dude
Note.
would have been right in the Death
Yeah.
Note instantly. Yeah. Shout out to PJ, by the way. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
The next
your
was
name
supposed
would've
to
been
draw
in
an
this.
exact. This also didn't.
Or should I go
happen.
back?
No,
You can't
you're
draw someone you've never
sure?
seen.
Yeah, positive.
Okay.
Makes sense.
That's how much of a pro he is at this.
Slightly different. I specified that he would write a note.
Well,
I
also
know
I've seen
that L is suspicious.
That's what I'm saying. You're a pro.
Yeah, yeah, right.
To be honest, I actually expected this one,
It's because I heard the music.
Yeah.
which means it's impossible
This is really the...
they don't already know. Or at the very least, it has to be the kind of thing that they could come up with on their own. Even the Death Note can't do the impossible.
Like, you can't write beforehand, hey, give me the name of this other guy, and then die. You know what I mean? Like, because that would be, it'd be weird.
Want before they die.
Unless they
That's
knew the
very
person.
clever.
But like you said, it's not, it has to be something that makes sense with that person.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially that little note. Absolutely meaningless dying message.
Kira used those criminals to conduct an experiment.
Wait, have you seen like a full look of Elia or not yet?
You haven't. I mean, I have. For
No,
sure.
no, but I mean like till
No,
now,
you
right? Yeah,
haven't. No,
yeah.
Is this it?
All right, time for the real thing.
Real thing?
Wrote a message for him in the top of the note.
Yeah.
I got a few people in mind.
A few people. For what?
You'll see. Believe it or not, I'm actually a rather popular guy.
He's like, I'm actually kind of cool if you didn't know, you know.
Hello? Light? Morning.
The human who uses the death note can neither go to hell nor heaven.
Remember that. Like those phones are so dated now.
I know.
The
old little
charms.
flip phones.
The
But
charms.
to be fair, now
yeah.
flip phones are kind of coming back again.
That's true. Yeah.
And also, to be fair, people still put charms on their phones.
I don't
Especially in
see that
Japan, it was all over the place.
That's
When we were in
true, yeah,
Japan,
that's true.
people all have charms on their
But I
phones.
feel like
they
everyone
sell
here-
them literally at the stores, like at the One
Yeah,
Piece
yeah.
store. They have the tiny little ones,
I
the
think I
little
have one
acrylic
around here
ones.
somewhere.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, I don't see them around here anymore though.
it's more of a Japan thing.
Yeah.
To be fair.
He's still following me. Perfect. This whole thing would just be a waste of time if he...
So tell me, what do you plan on doing?
Didn't you see what I wrote in the Death Note? I explained it in great detail.
No, doing that would take all the fun.
Anyway, I haven't been to Spaceland since junior high.
Space.
I'm so excited. And the best part is I have you all to myself.
Oh. Hey, yo.
During the week, he goes to school and cram school at night. Dates on his day off. A normal kid, just a hardworking senior in high school. At any rate, I'll be done with my surveillance today, and that'll be it.
Dang. So he just has to, just this whole day has to be normal. Yeah, and then he's off of him.
Light, didn't you say you weren't going out until entrance exams were over?
He's right behind him.
Oh, you're
Is
such
that
a
like a
nerd.
Well, I won't say anything, but I think you could figure out what happens to him. So, I think,
yeah.
you know.
Like he's following him around.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Could have been a little more discreet.
Yeah,
I think.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
for
Like,
sure.
like, dude, like,
For sure.
why is he just, just sit somewhere else, bro? Bro, that's so creepy.
I remember what I thought the first time I ever watched this episode,
Yeah.
too. I'm not going to say it until after you've seen it.
Yeah.
But I had an idea for where it was going.
Yeah.
And, well, you'll see.
That's the guy.
You reckon? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy from the file.
Yep.
7 passengers, excluding him. No one's in the way. Everything should go smooth.
Stay in your seats unless you want to die.
A bus jacking?
No. I thought just to come up and shoot him.
Have him meet us 2 bus stops from the park, and don't make me wait. If you mess with me at all,
Dude.
I'll kill every one of these passengers.
What is he gonna do?
You'll see.
I'm just scared she's gonna stand up.
You're not his accomplice.
Oh.
Why should we trust you? Yes, I've read about this. First hijacker comes in like he's working alone. Tends to be a hostage and stays in the very back just in case something goes wrong.
Dude, he's tricky. Dude.
You really think he is one?
Bro's a mastermind.
Yeah.
I have no choice. I'm sure Light Yagami isn't Kira. If he was, he could just kill this guy with a heart attack. Here's my proof. Take a look.
He
Go!
Oh, no.
Elle needed an outsider, so we got the FBI to investigate anyone connected to the Jap.
Dude, the FBI, dude.
Ray Penber.
The smile.
So if it comes down to it, I can rely on.
Shut the hell up, you old hag! You won't be.
What? Hey, yo.
He'll find out the Light was planning to jump him and take his gun away.
Plans for a date, huh?
Stupid kid.
Gotcha.
I love that too. With Ryuk's shadow.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you? What do you
This
think
is the
you're
first
doing?
time, this is the first time I see somebody like die.
Don't mess with me!
Well, as like in the same room.
Yeah.
What's this? You're talking to me? So you mean you can actually see me right now?
Stay there, you! You freak!
This isn't good. He's hallucinating.
That little note that Light accidentally draws is actually torn from the pages of the death.
Dude.
Trick this guy into touching the paper. He's the only other one on the bus who can see me. That's so smart. Sorry, pal. I'm a Shinigami, so I'm afraid your bullets aren't.
Dude. Dude, that's so scary.
Yeah.
Imagine seeing that in your face, dude.
Yeah.
That's
just like right up there.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I watched it the first time,
Yeah.
this was not where I expected it was gonna go.
No.
It's not the bus! Let me off!
Yeah, get these clothes out of here.
There you go.
What? That's what gets him? A car crash? Dude, the timing of that.
Yeah, right.
That is crazy. You know, after listening to him talk that long, you know who would be good to voice him? William Dafoe.
Well, he played him in the live-action Death Note. Literally, he played him in the live-action Death Note.
Bro, I thought I had a genius.
Yeah,
idea.
no, he was.
Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, he was like the only good part of the live-action Death Note, to be fair.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe literally voiced Ryuk.
Bro, I thought I had a big brain. I was like, dude, William Dafoe should do it.
Trying to kill it. Terrified, he flees the bus. Immediately afterwards, at 11:45, he dies when struck by a...
Dang, dude. Big brain did.
Mm-hmm. So you could be very, 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 very detailed.
Very detailed.
Very detailed.
Very.
Never fails. You will be next.
No, dude. I feel bad for this guy.
That's it. Right into the next one. Let's do it.